It's a no-brainer. I had to get the Otterly Amazing bundle and this really cute suite by Stampin' Up. The paper and the suite is called Otterly Adorable Designer Series paper. Oh boy, it's River Otters. Can't resist. So I'm going to unbox it for you now, and then we may spontaneously create a card. I mean, we will spontaneously create a card. And I want to see if the dies work on the paper. I'm kind of curious as to that. So this suite contains Utterly Amazing stamp set, Designer Series paper, dies. So we'll open these first. And then it has this nice twine and some Riverside Irregular Pearls. So everything coordinates together. Say hello when you come in. I have a few other little accessories and doodads to show you that I ordered. I have my die cutting machine ready. This is the die cutting machine in case we die cut. Well, when we die cut. And I didn't check on the coordinating colors, but I do have Memento Black ink. So we'll just see what we can do here. Maybe we'll stamp right onto like a die cut shape. I think I'm gonna just open the paper first because the paper's like my favorite thing and I want to see it. And I haven't done any sneak peeks or anything of anyone else. And by the way, there is another kind of paper that came out in an entire Valentine's suite as well, but I didn't get that. Now, what I'm showing you is called an online exclusive item. That means that it's not in any catalog. It's an online exclusive. And because I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the U.S., I just had this open. Here's my website. That means that you can only get this as a demonstrator right now, this month, October. It's October 2024. So it's going live to customers in November 2024. So that means that if you want to get it as part of your starter kit, then go here and click join my team and you can get it in your starter kit. Or if you're one of my team members already, you should know about this because we talked about it at our team meeting last weekend on Zoom. This is a pre-order for the online exclusive. So that is what I'm showing you. Look at these adorable little fish. So this will be good not just for the rivers, but for ocean scenes. All right, now on this piece, the little guys are jumping on logs and curling around each other, the river otters. So I like how one side is not as busy as the other side. So that's pretty cool. I'll share the coordinating colors in a minute. So anyway, online exclusives are not in a catalog, so you won't see them in this catalog you won't see these in the annual catalog. These are our two current catalogs, right? You're not going to see these in either catalog. Like never. Well, never say never. We never say never. But I'm saying these are called an online exclusive, so they're just found on our website. Oh, look at this piece with the seaweed and the fish. That's really pretty. Okay, and then we have more otters swimming in the water and frolicking around. You know what I think? These, well, if they don't cut out with the dies, I think those will be super easy to cut out with the scan and cut because look at that nice contrasting background. I didn't even think to pull that machine out tonight. I was not thinking of that because I thought it was going to be busier paper. But wow, this is a beautiful scene for scrapbooking and just a beautiful piece of paper. But each little piece could be a background of a card. Like, I mean, you could put your Utterly Amazing just on a little die cut shape and have this little part be the card background. So it's just simply adorable. Ooh, that's a nice background piece. Look at this. It's all these like river rocks and stuff. Yay. All right, I'm going to go back and say hi to you guys. I'm so excited. Hello, Janet. So Janet's saying she bought this stamp set, but she doesn't know if she got the bundle. I hope you got the bundle, Janet, because when you buy the bundle, even as a demonstrator or a customer, you get the 10% off. When you buy the bundle, the dies, and the stamps together, you get 10% off. So I hope you got the bundle. Well, for the dies, and maybe it has something else besides something that just cuts out the stamps. That's what I like about certain kinds of dies. This is really cool. Okay, we already talked about that piece. Okay, again, just a bunch of otters frolicking around in the water, having lots of fun. Otter and the baby. Okay, this one looks like it goes with the stamp, so it's probably going to go with the die. Look. That little body shape right there is the same as this one. And then maybe this one is the same as that one. So we'll be checking that out. Ooh. Look at that nice piece with the waves in it. That's going to be a great piece of paper too for card backgrounds. Oh my goodness. I think this is my favorite sheet. I don't need to see the back of it. It's my favorite sheet. It's just so crisp and clean that the artwork on here is absolutely beautiful. I mean, how adorable is that little guy standing up like, hello, standing up, the whole little otter family. What's on the other side? Okay, another really cool, like, just kind of twirly background. I'm glad that they put, like, we don't have to decide which side to use because the backgrounds are plainer. I like that. Oh, this is really pretty too. This is going to be good for almost anything. Because although this could be seaweed, I mean, it could be something above water too. And then another beautiful wave pattern. All right, so home run. I'll let you look at this while I go over the coordinating colors. Home run on this designer series paper. I mean, they did a great job. I'm really glad I have it. I did decide, I was like waffling around. Should I get this thing? I don't need any more stuff. I don't have any time. Blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, I bought it anyway because I couldn't resist. Okay, Utterly Adorable. It has Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Calypso Coral, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Gray Granite, Lemon Lime Twist, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Pool Party, and Pretty Peacock. Okay, so this is so much in here. I mean, hopefully this will be around for a while. Maybe we can feature it in the new year as a workshop series. I'm thinking if it goes live in November, yeah, it should be around. Maybe I'll use this for the January, February series. What do you guys think of that? Because next month for the November, December series, I'm doing snowmen, plural, right? Snowman. I don't know. You know what I mean. We're doing snowmen. And so this could be January, February. I love it already. I don't even have to even open the dies. I just know I love it. All right. Hello, Gail from Ohio. Charlene. Nice to see you again. Okay, so we have photopolymer stamps. And let's see, are they the size they are in the front? It looks like the artwork happens to be the size it is on the front of the box. So usually the artwork is like the items when you go inside are bigger, but this one's actually the size it is in the front. And we have 3 sentiments. We have You're Utterly Amazing, which would be great for Valentine's Day for anybody. Love You Lots, which would be great for Valentine's Day. And then We're Cute Together. Great for my hubby. Or if you make cards for people's anniversary and just put like You're Cute Together. That could be right here. Just take this part off. You're cute. Just put the your and then put the cute together if you're giving something to someone's anniversary. Giving it to someone's for their anniversary. You'd write You're Cute Together. I'm sure you guys know a lot of couples that are cute together. Hello, Christina. Nice to see you. So you haven't been able to watch. Oh, so you're back in Ohio. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on sending you what I was about to send you on Tuesday, maybe if you're away. But I have your card club. So yeah, you're back in Ohio closing on your house. Congrats on that. That's a great thing to close on your house. All right, so let's see. We have Mary Novak is here. Leslie Outback Stamping is here. Bonnie Blake, Lynn McFarlane, nice to see you. Debbie Salinas, a channel supporter. Now what I'm doing is opening the dies. Awesome. See, Janet, that's why you want the dies. You get extra logs and little fishies. And then, of course, a few that will cut out the stamp set or the designer series paper. So let's check that part out. I'm going to just grab this piece here. Oh, no, it wasn't that piece. It was a piece. It was a bigger piece, I think. Here it is. This piece here. Oh, look at that. We have a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's look at this one. All right, so let's cut out a couple otters. And then I'm not sure what that piece is. Oh, it's this piece with the double otters. Let's find this one and see if it... So right now, when you get the dies, when you buy dies, one thing you want to do when you get the paper is get a little extra paper like I did for like playing in the rain, because that way when you buy the dies and it works together, right, then you get to like get a good return on your investment because your dies will cut out your paper. All right, so we'll cut out that little guy. And we're going to cut out this little guy with the dies. Okay, now let's see if we find a piece of paper that's this little guy that cuts out the couple. So this is the little outer couple. It's really big though. Yeah, it looks like it does it though. Well, I'm surprised that fits so perfectly. All right, winner, winner on these dies. I mean, this is amazing. We can cut out the outer couple and all the little seaweed and everything. Yeah, that's pretty. And now let's just, as we're here, we could test to see if anything else like might fit, right? Like this one, it looks like it could fit on something else, like over here. Like this one here. Oh, we already have, well, we already knew it fit on that one. Duh. We already have that one. Okay, this one. No, because those are too small. And we're going to try, now this one, they're going to probably be too big for the dies. Okay, that's fine though. Not every piece is going to cut out. It's kind of like when you find one that does, it's like a little bonus. Okay, let's check on this piece. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so no, it's just those two pieces that I showed you. Whoops. All right, so the rest of the dies, you got to see, right? I'm not sure what that is, so if anybody knows what that is, please let me know. And then, let's see, we got seaweed, little bubbles, and this one's probably one of the stamps. Okay, this little bubbles, and then this little piece of seaweed, and then we have a nice log and some fish and some river rocks. Maybe it's a river, maybe it's water. Maybe you just, like, cut out some water with it. All right, before we move on, we're going to cut these little guys out, and then we'll move on to the rest of the unboxing. I do have a color coach. Another thing only available to demonstrators, that's this guy. So do stick around. We'll put the color coach together and play with that a little bit. So all I'm doing is just kind of running this through. So when you do that, you have to use a little bit of painter's tape when you run it through your die cutting machine. And I'm not going to bring the machine over here because I don't want to crush anything. But the die cutting sandwiches, 1, 2, and then one plate number 3, and then another plate number 3 for the top. All right, so that's the die cutting sandwich. Put that over there. We're just going to find those little pieces. I'm going to go ahead and move these over there for now. Because where do my little pieces go? We're just going to cut these little pieces out, and then later I'm going to make a card. But I just want to have a couple of little otters to put in my card. So we'll get that little guy. And he'll be like taped on there. Like so. And I'm going to tape on the edges. So if it rips the paper, it just rips the edges and not my otter. Okay, and then this little guy, he's laying down, chilling out. So even if you stamp in color, you're not going to get as nice as like this paper, right? It's a beautiful artwork. But of course you want to stamp in color sometimes too, at least to stamp the sentiment. And sometimes you want to color otters because you can get different patterns, like to match your different kinds of paper and stuff. But I may just use the otters from the paper. It's like maybe much easier, right? Okay, let's open these two while I'm here. While I'm looking for the other piece, I don't know what I just did with the die cut. Aren't these pretty? These are called the Riverside Irregular Pearls. Okay, 120 come in the package, and I like how they're iridescent. Those are pretty. All right, I'm just putting a couple things away, like my catalogs, because maybe you guys can see, but I can't see what happened to that little paper. You know my saying, like it's only paper, and that would be no problem if I just lost the paper, but I actually lost, oh, there it is, there it is. I found it. I lost the actual die. It's like, wait a minute, where's the die? I wouldn't care if I lost the little scrap of paper, I would have got a new one. But the metal dies, I don't know how to get a new one. I mean, I've lost so many metal dies because my craft room's a hot mess. When I go to do my sales, my retired product sales, I spend like hours looking for my dies. So recently I just put everything into little bags. Once I found my dies, I didn't just put them back in the case. I put everything in a big plastic bag so that I know that, hey, these have dies. These are complete sets. I don't have to keep looking for them again and again. And so they've been reunited with their... All right, I do have to move this up here for a second. So you missed the beginning. Yes, it's Beth Ann. You're asking, is it available for everyone? No, just demonstrators only. So if you want to join my team, become a demonstrator. For $99, you can pick out $155 worth of items. And you only pay $99 and get free shipping. And you get $155 worth of items. And you can put Otterly Amazing, the entire suite, in your starter kit. Along with the color coach I'm showing you, along with this paper I'm showing you. Oh my goodness. Does it get any cuter? I think not. I think not. We have otters for our card. Oh my goodness. I love, love, love. All right, so there they are. And we'll put these off to the side. So now we're going to move on. And I have one more thing from this suite of products. And that is this one. This is kind of thick. Oh, the baby otter will cut out too. That's what Kathy's saying. What baby otter? Oh, maybe that's what the baby... Okay, the baby otter. Okay, good. Thank you, Kathy, that the baby otter will cut out. We need to cut out a baby otter then. Oh, this is some cording. So this will be good for tags and things. Lost Lagoon soft cording. Okay, it doesn't really look like Lost Lagoon to me. Oh, I guess it is. Okay, I pulled out my Lost Lagoon ink. Huh, it is Lost Lagoon. Okay, it's a little brighter than I thought it would be. Oh my goodness, where's my baby otter? Okay, she's saying the baby otter will cut out. We'll just get that ready when I do stamps. We'll cut out the baby otter. All right, so let's just move that to the side. So now we have that. Now let's move on. I mean, here's the baby otter, and we're just gonna like put this. We're gonna put a little note in there. We're just gonna cut this out so we have a baby otter ready. Right. So now that we know baby otter cuts out of the paper. Thank you, Kathy. All right. So putting the dies away, putting the cord away. That's really pretty for any kit, and like it's nice and soft, and it's gonna be probably pretty easy to tie up. So I'm thinking the color coat should be next because everyone's been asking for this ever since I went to an event at Onstage. Did it not come with the brad, you guys? Let me see. Oh, here's my brad. Here's my brad. I went to an event in Houston, and they gave each of us one of these. So you're going to just take out your little brad and put this in your color coach, right? And then you're going to put this in there like so. So now you can figure out which colors to use together. Okay? And it explains on the back. So like for example, triadic. Craft with colors that are evenly spaced around the color wheel. Okay, so let's do this. Triadic, evenly spaced around the color wheel. Let's do here. Poppy Parade. There's triadic Poppy Parade. Oh, it's not really lining up quite like exactly even, but here we go. Well, that's very vanilla. That's a boring color, but you get the idea. An Azure Afternoon would go well together. Let's find something that's less boring than very vanilla. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one. I've used that a lot with the cactus before. Old Olive, Calypso Coral, and Night of Navy, which is a neutral. It goes with a lot of things. Okay, so that's really beautiful. Now, how does that differ from the one I showed you? Let me see if I can grab that one. Okay, the one that they gave us in On Stage had more colors on it because the one at the on stage it has the in colors and some colors that have now, well, let's see, returning colors are here, like Petunia Pop. So it still works the same way, but it has more colors on it, and they gave it to the demonstrators. But then they decided if they're going to make one to sell it, they didn't want to put colors that are going to retire. They're going to put colors that are going to stay around for a while. So that was really kind of good for me because I knew, well, not good that there's less colors, but good to know which colors are going to stay around for a while. So looking at this one and that knowing that some of these colors are not going to be around for a while, Petunia Pop, right? We know it, Summer Splash. These because these are what's called in colors, right? In colors. Some of them have another year left and some have 2 years left. But then taking away all the in colors like Shy Shamrock, we're left with just the basic colors. Now for them to make a color wheel, that means the colors on this wheel are going to stay around longer than the colors from the in colors. Now that's something we don't know as demonstrators. So I'm telling you that this is a good thing. It's a good thing that there's less colors because that means to us as demonstrators that I don't need to go thinking about another color refresh coming up in the next catalog. They wouldn't have made this if there was going to be like a big color refresh in the next catalog, which is cost me hundreds of dollars when I buy a whole set of new colors. So I'm kind of glad that they made it with this many colors because I know they're going to be around. So that's how you use your color coach. On the back, there's different, examples. All right, so let's see. Complementary colors. This is a good one. So you know what they say, opposites attract. Remember, we always talk about that contrast and, all that. Opposites attract. So it's talking about complementary colors. So when you go to like a set here, let's go right here. So Coastal Cabana, or here, here's a pumpkin pie. We'll do pumpkin pie in the middle there, complementary with this pool party and balmy blue across the way. But you could actually do it right in the middle, like so. Let's see. We'll do one of the purple. Gorgeous Grape and Lemon Lolly. Now those two do go together, as you can imagine. So this color coach is also on pre-order. It'll be available to customers next month. Here's our old color coach. So I may make my old one a prize or something. That's what I might have to do with my old one because I want to use the new one. All right, so let's see. Let's keep going. Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. So in this upcoming suite, or in this upcoming online exclusive order, there's a suite, and it's called the Marble Elegance Suite. It has Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, and Real Red. Okay, and gold. So this is paper that there's a Valentine's suite of products. Isn't that nice with the foiling? So I didn't get the Valentine's suite because I was like, I didn't need it. I have a lot of Valentine's things, and I'm actually putting a lot in my upcoming sale. So my mystery boxes and things. So yeah, so Houston had the ink colors in it, and the new one has the core colors. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Caroline. Nice to see you. She said just got home. So if you like Valentine's Day and you like a whole suite of Valentine's products, be sure to get this Marbled Elegance Suite. And I don't think it's just for Valentine's Day. I mean, these would make really beautiful Christmas backgrounds, some of these as well. Or any holidays, or any time, really. I mean, they look very similar to each other, but the marbling is beautiful. Hello, Peggy. Nice to see you. Hello, Monique Van Vilk. Did I say that right? Ha. Hello from The Hague. Hello, nice to see you. So Beth Ann already answered your question about is this available to everyone? It's only demonstrators right now. That's why it's an unboxing. Okay, Deborah also said the baby otter cuts out. Okay, oh, Bonnie said it too. Okay, I really like the background of that paper. Hello, Phil Ham, nice to see you. So she's trying the big die with 2 lines. Okay. So you can cut a line so you can put the otters underwater. That's what I was thinking. It looks like water, right? That's what I think too. Yeah, this is really beautiful paper. I mean, I'm not as excited, obviously. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm not that excited about this paper as I am about the otters. But to other people, you're going to be more excited about this. It depends on what your projects are upcoming. If you do a lot of Valentine's Day cards, or you do a lot for maybe nursing homes where you try to spread a lot of love and you like a lot of little hearts on things, sharing love all the time and comfort, maybe this is good paper for you. I mean, I do like it. So Mary is from Jefferson, Wisconsin. Nice to see you. All right. And Carol Alanis is here. And Lori is here from Ohio. So Leslie's been playing with it for the last couple of days. I'm glad your mail is faster in the Outback because I did order this on the day it went live at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It did come in yesterday. All right. So this is now a new paper that you'll probably see it in one of my upcoming workshops. It's called Brushed Silver and Gold. I'll try to put some little samples in my next kit, either for my card club or my workshop series or both. And I did pull out the gold and silver just so you could compare how it looks, with the regular gold and silver paper. Oh, there's a lot in here too. Love it. 6 sheets. So this is called Brushed Silver and Gold. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Okay, let's compare it to the one I just ordered, which is I happened to just order silver and gold. So we can compare the silver and gold brushed to the regular silver and gold. Hello, T. Barnes. Nice to see you. So this one is, on the right side is the regular silver foil that we sell. And on the left side is the brushed foil that we sell. Both are the same thickness, if you want to see on the side. Both have a white background. Both have a white inner core. They're both the same thickness for die cutting and making stickers. Right? Now let's compare, because I did just order the gold. Compare the gold. And if you knew I was going to sing something, I can't help it. I'm excited. I break into song. All right, let's see. This is the gold, and on the right side, and then there's the brushed gold on the left side. So this one is much more yellowish. This gold that's brushed is a nicer gold. It's a more happy gold, whereas this one's sort of a more muted gold. It's not brushed. All right, so those are cool. And I'll try to cut those up, and I'll see how much I can put in your kits. I'll give you little samples. Okay, speaking of samples, this came back in stock. I don't know if it still is, but it was there for a minute. Sometimes things come back in stock for like literally just a minute. Or like they're in your cart, and while you're in your cart, they're out of stock. But this one I was able to snag. And I do love ephemera. And I'm going to show you what we're making for my bingo too, if you stick around to the end, because I'm using all ephemera for that too. All right, this is called Joyful Images ephemera package. And this is, you get 8 sheets of ephemera in the package, with a lot of them have foiling. So lots of fun, and you could do lots of things with them. Make tags. And what's really nice about our ephemera is that it coordinates with our designer series paper and with our cardstock. So all the colors and our ink and our ribbon and our embellishments. And that way, when you get something like here, you can see there's garden green in there, right? You can see there's real red and cherry cobbler in there. Night of navy and pool party. This one has some pool party in there. So when you're coloring and you're putting things together, everything looks real professional. Even though you're using like ephemera, it still looks professional because you have this like color coordination going on. All right, I did order this one for my upcoming bingo. Changing Leaves bundle. I'm not going to open that again because this is a prize. But just know that I'm going to be, at the end of this video, if you stick around, I'll show you some cards I made with the Changing Leaves bundle. Actually, here, I could show you now because it won't mess up my table. These are ones that I actually made these on. I showed you how to use this embossing folder or hybrid embossing folder live on my channel. So these are going to be some of my swaps coming up. So I just haven't got very far. I have to have them postmarked by the 20th, so I have time. So that means Kim is going to procrastinate until the very end and probably postmark them on the 20th. But these are made with this Changing Leaves bundle. And I thought I need to get another bundle to put as a prize because I don't want to give up mine. Oh, I made Halloween cards too. All right, let's see what else I have. Okay, these were on clearance. Very vanilla medium envelopes were on clearance. I'm going to show you these new little bags. And then these came back in stock, which I was excited about. Peppermints came back in stock. So you're going to see these in your next kit. All my people being my card club members, you've been getting these. You already got these in your last kit. Okay, you're getting these. You're going to get these in your snowman kit. Okay, classic matte dots. Just some cool bling. Let's see. Opaque faceted gems and iridescent rhinestone basic tools. Oops, there's more ephemera. Okay, and there's more gold stuff. Look, I forgot all about this cool stuff. So in addition to, I bought 2 packs of those. Love those Riverside irregular pearls. These are called adhesive back snowflake assortment. I always get them because I put them in all my kits too. I try to put them in my kits and things. Okay, this is some gold twisted thread. Okay, love that. Oh, this is nice because it's going to tie really nicely. I could tell already it's going to tie really nicely. Once I find the end of it. Usually the end sticks right out. Here you go. Right in the middle, the end sticks right out. Oh, yes. It's going to tie nicer than the old one. It doesn't, I already could tell it's not going to unravel like the old one. We had this other one before that was called gold thread. It unraveled all over the place. I'm like, it looks fun frayed. I was like, But it was still, I mean, it's still cool. But it frayed all over the place. They had to tie little knots in the end of it. That one, it looks like it's going to not unfray. All right, so speaking of ephemera, this is a really cool one too. This is in the Joyful Images one was in the mini catalog. Something for Everything. This is called Something for Everything. This one's in the annual catalog. So we're really into ephemera these days. The reason we're so into ephemera at Stampin' Up! Is because we're just, appealing to different kinds of crafters. We have a more scrapbooking crowd now. Now that we have some close to my heart demonstrators in our midst, we're appealing to new crafters, and I'm by no means a new crafter, but I love ephemera too. So we're trying to make it easy for people to make things without having to put a lot of brain power, time, and effort into it. And ephemera is the way to do that. It's the way to make real quick cards. All right, so that's ephemera. That's really cute with lots of fun imagery. And then this is our little new bags, which are going to be fun to decorate. Okay, they're pretty thick. They're not, yeah, I mean, they're like pretty sturdy bags. So just fun to decorate. Easy little bags. I mean, sure beats making them, right, ourselves, which we know how to do. And we can use templates and use a scan and cut, but it is nice to just have bags. So they're called gift bag combo. 16 bags in the package. I mean, they're just white bags, but we do have a good quality bag. They're not like the cheesy bags you'd see in a store where you get those like luminaries or something and you put luminary things in them. No, these are pretty nice. They're pretty thick. But I would be like coloring these and die cutting the edges of them and doing all kinds of fun stuff to the bags. All right, so that was my unboxing. Let's see what else is over there. All right, that's all. Now we're going to take this little guy. We're going to first cut out an otter. I mean, this is other things, but you've already seen this. This is my snowman paper. I don't need to open that again. Snowy scenes. I needed more for my card club because this month's card club, you're getting snowy scenes and silver foil. So I had to make a few more packets for my card club. My card club is also getting Winter Meadow, which I forgot to order more of, but hopefully I'm just down to the end and only need a few extra and ask people to substitute, but that's another story. All right, so let's go and show you. Okay, we're going to get the little, I know I put out Memento Black. I think Lost Lagoon will be good for a sentiment. And I want to take out my trimmer. And we'll leave this little thing here. So what I'm going to do right now is just spontaneously make a card. We don't know what's going to happen. We'll put some little pearls on it. We'll use some ink. Maybe we'll use the little twine. All right, so finding a couple little otters there and then a nice card background. So While I can use that as a card background, I just think that side is so cute that I don't want to like touch that for a card background. So this one is, I mean, this one's cute too. So let's see. And we're going to cut out a baby otter. Get a side. Maybe, I mean, I think the river, these river things will be cute. These little river rocks. At least for one of the layers. Okay. Or one of these scenes. So let's attempt that, and then maybe the fish or the seaweed. So let's see. I'm just going to do it and see with both sides. So we're going to do a horizontal card. We'll do 5 1/4. Right, 5 1/4 by 4. Now we might have to see if we're going to use this side or the other side. So 4. Will that cut off the otters? No, it will not. All right. So that's all. That would make a great little background just in itself. You know. I mean, you don't have to do anything to that. So that's going to be a no-brainer. Let's try this one. I think this one, though, 5 1/4 by 4. Again, I mean, this one would be great because you can just build. It's this little scene builder. And then this one's great. So it should already be 5 1/4 by 4. So we have 3 choices here. But that little guy would be awesome, too. Here, let's do something like that. Let's do the river rocks, and let's cut this one down. So we're going to cut it down by 1/2 inch. So now we're doing 4 3/4, just to see the river rocks, right? That's going to be cool. And now I'm going to cut off a little bit of the rocks on the bottom because I like the seaweed. So we'll cut off a 1/4 inch there, and we'll cut off a 1/4 inch there. So we have 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. So all you're doing is you're trimming the same amount off of each of the sides. Nice. All right, so now we need to know the coordinating colors again, which I've already forgot. So we have to find a card base, right? So let's see. We could use the Lost Lagoon card base or an Old Olive or Calypso. Oh, Calypso Coral. Wouldn't that be nice? We'll see. We'll see. Old Olive. I'm just seeing if I already have a card base made. Would be nicer. Okay. Okay, let's see all the colors. So I have this one over here. Old Olive. Pool Party. Pecan Pie. All right, they're Pretty Peacock. I'm just trying to use one I already have made, just so you don't have to wait. There we go. Pretty Peacock for the win. All right. So that's going to be like that. Now, I think I need to trim. I'm thinking I need one little layer. So I think I need to trim. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I think I need a little layer the same size. You'll see what I mean. I need to make that a little smaller. So we're going to make this one the 3 1/2. Or actually, it's going to be it's going to be 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. But we're going to make we're going to trim this down 1 more 1/4 inch because I just think it just needs to pop off the edge by 3 1/2. Okay, because there's otherwise it's too busy. So that one's going to look cute on there. And then this one needs to be like a 1/4 inch smaller so it looks cute on the little border around there. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go. And you could just kind of see my thought process like in action here as I try to figure this out. So we're making it, we'll just chop some off. We'll chop some more off the bottom because we don't need so many rocks. 3 1/4. So, yeah, just it'll pop better. Right? Yeah, that looks better, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Now we're just going to put that together with the little Seal Plus. Okay, Seal Plus. And then the river rocks. I don't think it matters which way the river rocks go. You know, upside down or right side up. I'll just put it like that. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think the river rocks go whichever way. Okay, and then this one, like so. Now, let's see if this card was 5.5 like at the beginning, like it should have been 5.5 by 4 1/4. It should be, so that part's right, but it's not giving me the same margin around all the edges for some reason. Good enough though. Hate covering up such a cute side of the card. Okay, so we have a pretty peacock background. We have the river rocks, then we have a little frame of the ocean, and then we have a little seaweed, and now we could just kind of build a scene. Okay, my card is somehow wonky on the right side. Not wonky, but it's like, it's a little bit more on the right side than the left side. All right, good enough. Now we're going to take our little otters, and I'm just going to see what we could do here. We could see, maybe I'll just be doing the stamping part. I don't think I need to like actually stamp an otter, but I can stamp like one of the sentiments. That would be cute. And I'm going to cut out the baby otter. So let's cut out the baby otter. I'm going to move all my dies over here. And I had the die pulled out earlier. And we'll see if we could do something with this twine. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that on this card, or I have to make one of my cute little tags. We shall see. Throwing the trash on the floor because we need room over here. I think I might use that one. Yeah, I don't think I even need these other little otters. We'll use these on a different card. So for that card, it's going to be cute just as it is. So then it's just a matter of like, okay, what are we going to use for a sentiment? Love you lots. Yeah, that would be good. Love you lots. And then we'll do it. We could do a different one with all the otters swimming. Or we could do your Otterly Amazing. But just see what kind of die I have. Okay, so we're just going to pull out a die. Love you lots. This will be a good one. Rectangular postage stamp, right? That should fit right on there. Perfect. This is why I never die cut after. I always have die cuts made. I never sit there and like put some stamp and then try to die cut onto the shape and then cut it out. Have to tape it down, get it straight. That to me is like not my idea of fun. It's just a lot easier to have a bunch of die cuts and then you could just make as many cards as you want when you're ready to make them. What I'm doing is I'm conditioning my stamp. The first time you stamp, it doesn't stamp right. So if you're ever wondering, why do I have little dots all over, like it doesn't come out crisp? Because the first time it has like a little bit of oil or something from like the I don't know what you call it. See, it's even doing it now. Come on now. I guess from the mold, from making it. Well, that's okay. It looks like it's okay now. Yeah, that came out nice. But the first time you might stamp something, it might come out with little dots all over it. All right, I mean, you don't even have to do anything to that card. That's just adorable already without doing any work to this card. So we're going to put this little, turn that around. And just put some little mini dimensionals on here. Somehow something got, oh, that's my tape, I think. I'll just leave it on there because it's on the back. I don't know how my tape got on there, but it did. And now we'll just do a few little, we're going to sit them down on the rocks. They're sitting up on the rocks, having fun. And then we'll put a few little pearls on there. All right, we'll put one over there and one over there. And we'll use the third one. Let's see, the third one right down there. Let me see, right over here. And there we have it, a simple little card. And now we'll do something with the other ones, the other otters. We just need a little shape. Let's see. There we go. That works fine. I just pulled a little, this is called a stylish shape die out, and that was a good size. So I think I will use Pretty Peacock just to make it a little darker, a little more fun, a little more bold. Okay, this one's not as, there's a lot of darker ink, so it shouldn't have to be conditioned really as much. Oh, that came out nicer. Way nicer than the Lost Lagoon, but also Lovely Lots kind of, the Lost Lagoon gives it a good mood for that kind of card. Okay, we are looking for okay, so what did we say? Was Balmy Blue one of the colors? Or was Boho Blue? Let's see if any of the colors. Balmy Blue. I thought I had some Balmy Blue. See. No, I have Misty Moonlight. No. Early Espresso. No. Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate works with everything, but this might be Basic Gray. Oh, that's Pebble Path. Okay, but if that's Pebble Path, then I think this could be Basic Gray. I'm just trying to match up. And Basic Gray, it doesn't matter because it's a neutral color. All right, that would be cute. And that would also be cute with my little river rocks. I'm just trying to use my little otters that I cut out. With your Otterly Amazing, right? I mean, all you have to do really is just that on there and you're good to go, right? You don't have to do anything else. But I want to use my otters I cut out. We could let them like frolic, and I could put a baby otter like frolicking on the rock. So I'm just going to cut out a baby otter. If I could find my dies. There we go. Oh, I pulled the die out to cut the baby otter. And then who knows what happened to it after that. It's going to be one of those, like, I find it hours later. All right, but let me just see if I can't do anything with this string here. I'm just going to see if I could put it, you know, like across. You know, if we could either put a little necklace on them. We could put a necklace on the otter. We could put a little bow. We could probably use it better for a tag, though, I would think. It's better for that. So I don't know if you guys have seen these new little tags. This little tag die, it's for Paper Pumpkin customers. Pretty cool. I'm just seeing how it ties. I'm just kind of curious. I'm going to loop it through. Okay, that part's nice, and it stays really nice. It's really smooth. But now when I tie a knot, does it come undone, or do I need to double knot it? That's the trick. So I do think this is better for a tag than it is for a card. It's not really something I would probably use on a card myself. I'm more of a linen thread kind of person, or like a flat ribbon kind of person, not one that puts a lot of 3D things in my cards. I don't really like 3D cards that much. I mean, I do like the shaker cards and made stuff, but you have to use extra postage and everything. And then they poke through the packages, but that's cute. All right, so that might work. That might work, and then I could see what else I could do to that one. All right, we can do, I'm just going to, just before my little package of dies falls all over the place, my little container, I'm just going to put that away. Okay, we have little dies. I haven't gone anywhere. I've been standing here the whole time. So who knows what happened to all my little otters. Maybe you guys can see them, but I can't see them anywhere. I found they're all, these pieces are right here, but I can't find the actual otters. Nor can I find the die for the baby. So we're just going to have to go with this card the way it is. We're going to finish the card the way it is. We're just going to put that on there. I think I'm going to trim the edge and I need a little edge because it's a little bit too plain. So I'm going to put an edge around the back. So I'm going to trim a 1/4 inch off here. And we'll use a different paper for the edge, maybe a darker paper instead of that one. Or not darker, we could use this one. This one might be nice. Yeah, we'll put that around the edge as for contrast. And then we'll put this little otter on there, and I think I'll ink up the edge a little bit with some Lost Lagoon. Ink up the bottom of that to make it a little bit more exciting. Put a few pearls on it. Maybe the gold will be better than the other. So this is going to be a horizontal card, so I'm just going to put 4 by 5 1/4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put, I tossed it on my left side, she's saying. I tossed it on my left side. Yeah, but I tossed everything on my left side. It's like I tossed it. No, I tossed the trash for sure, but maybe I tossed the die, you mean? All right, let's see. I don't see it, though. I'll find it after I clean up. I have to clean up or I can't craft. I won't be able to craft tonight. I have actually some projects to do, and I won't be able to do them if I have this much stuff on my table. So I will find it. I usually do. Anyway, so this one I'm going to put a 1/4 inch off. So I'm going to do 5 by 3 3/4. And that way I have this little bit of an edge so that it, just makes the card pop a little better. Now, I could use this guy. This would be really cute for the middle. How did he get tangled up in there? So this one might be nice. As opposed to that Lost Lagoon thread. So I could do something like that, put it. This one ties really well. Okay, I'm just going to cut it right there because who knows? I have to laugh because how do you open up string and have that gigantic knot already when I just didn't even go anywhere? I have to laugh. There's a giant knot in my twine already, and I just opened it today. Oh, I amuse myself sometimes. All right. So then I'm like, it's a hot mess and I don't care. I'm having fun. So I'm just tying a knot because this is an easy one to tie a knot with. And this one's not going to make my card all lumpy. See, that one ties really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bow on it. By the way, you have to put the bow, right? You got to put the bow on while your paper's malleable. Don't try to put the bow on after you've glued this down to the next layer because it'll be really hard to put a bow at that point. It's easy when you have this whole flexible piece here, right? And you can pull and push. Oh, that's nice. This one ties beautifully. So I will be getting more of this, and I'm going to put this in my next couple of kits, I think, because I'll try it, or in my next kit or two. Depends on when it comes in, if I put it in the kit. Yeah, I really like that. So now I'm putting the adhesive on it after I've already tied the knot. And then I'm going to put this little bit of adhesive on the back there so it doesn't slip. Okay, so that goes there. And I'm going to be putting this on a neutral color, so just using the basic gray, just because I happen to have a card base. I'm not going to sit there and make a card base and, write measurements. This isn't a tutorial. This is just spontaneous crafting, inspiration, just having fun with the new products is all I'm doing. I'm not writing down measurements. You're just getting to see what I do when I open up a package of stuff and how I play with it. And hopefully you get to make the same kind of cards too with your products when you open them up. So we would have put maybe later I'll put a baby otter on there once I find my baby otter die. And now I'm just going to put a little bit of, so since this has a little bit of, Lost Lagoon on it already, I'll just pop a little bit of that on there. I'll go ahead and use my green blending brush because Lost Lagoon's like a shade of green, and I'm just going to do that. Oh, that came out nice, having a little bit of green left on the brush. All right, so that came out cool. So we'll put that over there. And I don't want to put the dimensionals right where the twine is. I'm going to put them on top and bottom. You're utterly amazing. So don't cover up that cute little otter. Okay. And then we're going to take this little otter and we're going to put some little dimensionals on him. And I think he needs a little bit of Wink of Stella as well. So this one will be 3D. He's going to be laying down here in front of the rocks in the water. You have to get him kind of laid in the water because if you move him up, he's kind of on top of the rock. But now he's kind of laying on the water. And then this we'll put a little Wink of Stella on him with the brush. Okay. Just to make him shine. Actually, we could put Wink of Stella on all the otters. That'll be cute to make them all shine. And it makes them all like sort of stand out a little better too on the background. Okay, and a few little river. Oh, I spoke too soon because my gold thread is fraying at the bottom, but it's not like the other one that we used to have that frayed all over the place. In a second, this one's taking longer to fray at least. So I do like this one better already. All right, so now I'm looking for the little river pearls. Here they are. I think one will be, I'm just kind of putting them off to the side, They're river pearls, but I'm not putting them on the bottom of the card like a river pearl. I'm not using them as river rocks. I'm just using them as little like bling for your card. I want to put one right there, but I don't want to take the focus away from that little otter. So maybe up there. I'll put like 2 up there. That way the focus is away from, because I don't want to mess with those otters on the bottom. Oh my goodness. Love it. Look how easy these are. Super easy, these cards. And then what was I going to do with that tag? Who knows? If I find another otter, I can make the tag real quick. But I do want to show you some other things I've been up to. So let me just clear up a couple things, because if I can find the otter, I could finish the tag that I started. And if I can't find the otter, it doesn't matter. So I showed you today some ephemera packages. I'm just looking through them to see if maybe the otter got stuck in some of the beautiful ephemera that we sell. Could have got caught up in there. And I showed you some really cool bags that we have, these new bags that we could decorate. I showed you the gold twisted thread. And I showed you this Lost Lagoon thread. Here's our cute little tag. So I'll probably just make the otter tag later because I can't find my otters. We cut out little otters. We'll have lots of fun. So all of this beautiful paper, it could be, I'm just going to go like that and just see if it shakes out of it, right? But this is just such great paper. I hope you really like this whole suite of products that you can get right now if you join Stampin' Up. Join my team. And then after you join and get a starter kit, you start to enjoy the 20% off of all your products. And who doesn't want new products all the time? I mean, I know I do. You don't have to get new products all the time, but you get a discount if you do get new products all the time. All right, well, it is what it is. I hope you enjoy this like new little suite. And I just want to show you a couple other things. So we just, if you just tuned in, you can make these cute little otter cards. Very simply, we just die cut a couple shapes out of the DSP, use a couple sentiments, and of course you can stamp your images if you want and color the otters if you want. I think that's going to be great to do if you want to match the otter colors to whichever paper or whichever products you're using. That would be a really fun way to do it. I don't want to get that ink on the back there. All right, so what else am I up to on this channel? We have this month, I'm still sending out the card club kits. Sent out most of them. Thank you. I'm glad you like those, Karen. And thanks for money. Did it slide under my glass mat? It did not slide under my glass mat. No, it did not. But thank you for us. I did check. All right, so these are some cards we're making this month in Card Club. So when you get your kits, we'll be starting these next weekend, these tutorials on snowman hugs. Okay, this was voted on by the Card on Blue Card Club members. So we have 2 with one, color scheme and designer series paper and 2 with another. So you're going to have enough to make 8 cards. All right, so we have bingo coming up. And for bingo, I'm using ephemera packages. So like you're going to have a lot of fun in bingo because we're making cards with ephemera. We're also using the two-tone cardstock, which I gave you all some little sandpaper, and you could sand down the embossed piece of paper as a cool background. So these are cards we're making in the bingo if you're signed up for my festive bingo. And this is all based on this ephemera package. So like this is a really cool ephemera package of paper. And all of your cards are made just from this paper. And of course a little tag as well. Hi, Eileen. Eileen's saying I might convert her to critter cards. So this is a really cool package. It's double-sided paper. Right? And then it's a package, it's ephemera. So everybody got a whole package of this paper and ephemera for your card, for your bingo. And so you're going to use these pieces. And I don't want to take them out because this is actually somebody's, oops. And I don't want to lose their ephemera, but you get lots of die cut sheets. So you can make like 100. I mean, I don't want to say 100, but you can make loads of cards. But we're making 3 together. And of course, you have the supplies to make way more. And you just need some more card bases. You're sent 3 card bases. And there's an extra little bonus tag for you using the new little paper pumpkin tag. And it's the same little tag I started today. I just can't finish it yet. But this is the same little paper pumpkin die. I gave everybody one of the tags in there. So I'll turn that one into an otter tag. All right, the other day I made some cards using, I got a little bit, using some of the same sentiments from here, right? So this is called, let's see, Christmas labels. So far the vote is the Christmas labels is going to be next month's card club kit. Because this is voted on again. People love these sentiments. So here's just a couple things you could do with these sentiments. They're amazing sentiments. Peace on earth, Merry Christmas to you, and be merry, right? To you. I mean, there's just so many of them. So there's just so much you could do with this stamp set. All right, and I'm also working on swaps. I did a tutorial on this one. These are my Halloween cards I showed you. Okay, I'm going to show you what my friend just sent me as well. So these were made with the Halloween Spells Designer Series paper and some new scrapbooking stickers. And there's another way that we could sand the paper. I did these on my YouTube channel. Okay, these, Kathy from Backyard Stamper sent me these ones. Okay, from Kathy. So I just want to show you these. Aren't these beautiful? Fall cards. Hey, look, there's my otter in with Kathy's card. Yay! I'm going to put my otter on this tag. Now we can make an otter tag. I might stamp right onto it, you're utterly amazing. Or love you lots right on there. Oh, so cute. Okay, good. I'm glad I found, hey, one mystery solved. That's good. All right, so thank you, Kathy. And then lastly, we've been working on, we just made these yesterday. Shaker cards using greetings of the season. All right, so there's lots going on. Stay tuned, lots of tutorials. I want to thank you for watching my unboxing. I appreciate you sticking around to the end. I hope I got to say hi to most of you. So Eileen came in late. Kathy Fennell, nice to see you. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys like a little fray check on the end of the ribbon would take care of that. What's a fray check? A little fray check. You mean is there like a material called fray check, or you're just saying check if it's fraying? But I know there's like there was like a goopy stuff that you could put on the end of the stuff to keep stuff from fraying. But I know what I used to do with the other one that used to fray a lot that we used to sell. I used to just tie little knots at the end of it, so it wouldn't fray at the end of the knot. But yes, I'm just looking at all the comments now. Thank you, Margaret, and anybody that came in later. Sorry if I didn't get to say hi to everybody. I'm glad you're laughing with me, T, and not at me. No, I'm just kidding. All right. That's all for now. This is the Papered Chef. Have a great evening.